I decided I was gonna spend my money to go meet Ariana Grande. A mistake. Hey guys, what's up? It's your boy itskylejeff back at it again with another video, and in today's video, do I got the story time for you guys. So I asked you on my Insta story poll what you guys wanted to hear about today, and it was either the beef with Naya Rivera or my rude Ariana Grande experience, and you guys voted for the rude Ariana Grande experience. And if you haven't followed me on Instagram yet, make sure you stop and go follow me on Instagram at itskylejeff. And the reason I say that is because I'm always doing polls and whatnot to see what you guys want to see, so make sure you go do that. And if you do follow me, make sure you go put in the comments or DM me. Let me know you're from YouTube. I'll say, hey, I'll show you some love back. Don't worry. Without further ado, let's just get right into the story, okay? So 3, 2, 1, let's get it. Now before we start this video, let me put the disclaimer. I do like Ariana Grande still. Like, I mean, she has good music, and I'm one of those people, even if someone's rude, I can't take away the fact that she's very talented. Like, no matter what, she's very talented, and I've said this before, by far one of the most vocally talented people in the industry right now. That's just my opinion. She just might not have been having a good day, so I'm not trying to crap on her. I definitely, like, I reacted to her before. I do like her. I think she's beautiful, can sing well, but, you know, that only takes you a far way. Personality is a big portion. Just saying. Okay, so this story starts back when Ariana Grande did her honeymoon tour, I believe it was called. She was like right out of the Victorious era, like, yes, like at time when she was Cat, like thriving, like getting up the pole, like, yes. And I loved her so much, so I was like, gotta see her, gotta see her. And at the time, the tickets were only meet and greet left, and I just had gotten money from like my middle school graduation. Oh yeah, I'm balling, no. But it was like a cheap amount to meet her, okay? And so I decided I was gonna spend my money to go meet Ariana Grande. A mistake. So we get to the place, it's general admission, and part of this meet and greet ticket is the sound check. So I go to the sound check first and all that, and then basically, long story short, I ended up actually getting front row to the concert of this general admission thing, which, like, looking back on it, my middle school self, that was wild because, one, like, Ariana Grande is in my face, front row, like, center front row, guys. Center front row, like, wow, right? I know. So, like, it was just an amazing time, but at the same time, like, I was about to have a heat stroke, my legs were gonna give out, people were grinding up behind me, because, you know, it's like everyone's really squished together. So, like, I don't know how I was handling it. First of all, she had fans waiting for so long, and I get it's a concert and all, but, like, come on now! First of all, people waited really long, obviously, to pack in because general admission, but that's normal. I'm not complaining about that. That's whatever. But the meet and greet ended up being after the show, which I personally think that's kind of rare. Like, I noticed many celebrities, and from the past of celebrities I have met, they always do it before the show. And keep in mind, it's general admission. We were standing for the whole show, and then you're standing, like, for the, like, hours before it because you're waiting online to get into the general admission. Plus, you're standing for the sound check part. So at this point, you're standing there for like fucking 9 hours. Like, bitch, my legs are gonna cave in. Like, I don't understand. So for you to have your meet and greet after is another pain in the neck. Then think about it, you have to wait online for that. So like, ugh. So now, during the concert, I was front row and I was so excited. And you know, me being a little fan, I was like, oh my god, Ariana Grande. And I'll put my hand out, like, touch my hand, Ari. And like, she would not touch anybody's hand. She would be slick, like, say the camera is the people, she'd go up and she'd, oh, and she'd like walk back. And it was so rude to me because, you know, fans get very excited when you do that, and she wouldn't touch anyone's hand. And also by doing that, it made it seem like she was kind of better than anybody else. Everyone else, anyone else, whatever. The meet and greet is at the end of the show. Now, when I bought the meet and greet ticket, it was cheaper, but one at a time she was not as big as she is now. Let's start there. And second of all, it didn't say anywhere in the ticket that it was a group photo. It just said you get to meet and greet with Ariana Grande. So, when the time came for the meet and greet at the end of the show, they were like, oh, it's gonna be a group of like 5 to 6. And I was like, shook. Like, I was like, excuse me. It was also very annoying because, like, you know, not everyone comes with a group of 6. So then you have to go meet some strangers, and you have all these strangers in your meet and greet picture that you want to, like, save for the rest of your life. Keep in mind, that was another side note. The meet and greet was like, we're in the venue. Like, it wasn't like, well, duh. Not like, oh, behind, like, in backstage. No, like, wait, this is the stage, and then this is the general admission floor. They waited for everybody to clear out, and then they, like, put up a little tent thing, and then she had the meet and greet, and then they brought her out, and they put her in the tent thing. And it was like, so that was another thing. You have to keep in mind how long we waited just for them to clear everything out and set the tent up. And at this point, it was to the point where like some people, because this was in New York, by the way, guys. And so it was to the point where some people were like, is like the train still gonna run this late? I remember this is so funny. I'm with my mom and this lady like right before we're going in. She goes, "Oh, are you guys excited to meet Ariana Grande?" And my mom looks at her and goes,
"I've waited 14 hours almost. I don't care."
And I was laughing so hard and I was like, "Mom, you can't say that." But in reality, she was saying the truth on like everybody's part. I open up the tent and I see Ariana Grande and I'm like, oh. Walk in and she looks and says one word. Hi. And that is all she said the whole time, and it makes me so sad and mad. We legit go, like, she says hi and we're like, hi. She doesn't hug anyone. She just like kind of waves and like goes like this to automatically take the picture. I ended up being side by side with her though, so say hey. The picture was really rough. I'll put that right here. I know, it's rough. And so, like, everybody is like saying things to her like, I love you, or this, or like, you're great doing Victorious, like, I don't know, some random shit or whatever. She doesn't say thank you, she doesn't acknowledge it, she does nothing, she just stares. Like, genuinely just stared. In the middle of clicking it, and the security was ready, like, let's go, keep moving, and like, meet and greets are quick, I understand that. But at the same time, like, we didn't say anything, we just walked in, like, the picture wasn't even done being taken. And keep in mind, at this point, like I said, she wasn't as big as she is now, so it was like, what? Like, what? So they just rushed us, and then I remember walking out, and I was like, and she looked at me, and I was like, I love you so much, and she just stares and goes, like, what? And I don't mean, like, you have to be like, oh, I love you too, like, you don't really know me. But you could just say thank you, or, like, throw up a heart, or just, like, smile. She just went, like, not even, like, it was just, like, it just, don't care, okay, keep moving. Like, it was so rude. Then we walk out, and they hand us a photo and a flower, which, like, take the flower and shove it up your, because, first of all, what am I going to do with a flower? I don't mean great, you get stuff. You either get, like, a poster or this or this. The item that you got was a flower, like, a flower? A flower. Like, Ariana Grande didn't touch the flower, so, like, why do I want the flower? I mean, that's rude because, you know, this is a big moment for some people. People really want to meet you, and you said nothing to them. I overheard, here's the tea, I overheard someone working for her say that, yes, she is very prissy and she's very, very needy. So, just saying, that's someone who works for her. Just saying. My second bad experience, I was in New York, and I had no intention of trying to see Ariana Grande, nothing like that. But there's this building, the TRL building, and they had all the, it was like TRL, Ariana Grande Takeover. I don't know if you guys remember. I'll put a photo. Maybe you'll remember. And she was there for that, and I didn't know that. And so I was in New York, and I seen a big group of people waiting outside, staring up at this window. There's everyone looking at it, and they're like, it's Ariana Grande. And I was like, Ariana Grande. Keep in mind, it's pouring, raining, right? So what does she do? No. She does not, you know, come outside or send someone outside, which not that you had to, right? Or even come to the window to say hi. She comes to the window where the fans are standing down that you could see, turns around, and shakes her ass and walks away. And that was it. That is so disrespectful. There's like this like little tunnel type thing between the buildings, because this was in New York again. And everybody was waiting for where her car was going to come out, and everyone was going to like be able to meet her, or at least wave to her when she goes. My dumbass waited. And the car, we see her get in the car, right over here. And here's the car. It gets like here, it stops, it makes a U-turn, and it goes the opposite way. That is so disrespectful. These people have been waiting for you in the pouring, these people, me, waiting for you in the pouring rain, okay? And all you did was shake your ass and walk away. And then when people were excited to hopefully meet you after standing in the pouring rain for so long, you turned around and didn't meet anyone. Or any of you try to comfort me and be like, oh, well, that could have been the driver's fault, like, whatever, like, trust me, she's a celebrity, she has authority to be like, hey, I want to go that way, or like, she could have legit been like, can you stop for a second, and could have walked up there. No excuses, okay? There were no police, and it wasn't like a ton of fans, so like, it wasn't like, oh my god, she would have been mobbed. Like, there was like, maybe 10 or less, like, you wouldn't have been mobbed. It wasn't that serious. So, question? Yeah, I don't know. And I mean, people could say the whole her being rude experiences could be made up, but I mean, reality of it is that there's so many sources of people saying how she's rude and she's hard to work with and things like that. And the reason I say I believe it is because it does come from multiple sources, and I've heard it plenty of times, okay? And there's certain things like, I know James Charles said she was rude, and like I'm saying right now, I think she was kind of rude, you know? before you're like, oh, well, you just want a story, or like James Charles just want a story type of things like that. But reality of it is like, if I wanted to, I would have said Beyonce was rude to me and I met Beyonce, because let me tell you, Beyonce would have got a lot of views too. Like I said, will not take away the fact that she is extremely talented, but she is kind of rude, so keep that in mind next time you go to purchase an Ariana Grande ticket. Just saying. Well, that is all I got for you guys for now. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram at itskylejeff so that you can join in, like I said, with the polls and pick what video I will do next. And also, if you guys have had a rude Ariana Grande experience or any type of Ariana Grande experience, let me know down in the comments below, just because I'm curious what other people, they've also had that rude experience, or if they maybe had a great experience. So if you've had one, let me know down in the comments below. But this is just my opinion, and, well, not my opinion, my facts, because this happened, okay? But that's my opinion on her with my facts to support. Yo, this would have been a good argumentative essay. Anyway, that's all I got for you guys for now. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. It's your boy, Kyle Jeff. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.